Dr. Ibe, once again, good day, everyone. Today, let's talk about strokes. Yesterday, we spoke about prostate cancer because my very good friend got across to me regarding queries and concerns about strokes and prostate cancer. Both of his parents had strokes, and his dad died of prostate cancer. I promised talking about strokes today. But before we talk about that, let me say this. Last year, when I went for my free medical missions, I was called to come and see this man that had a stroke. Before you get to the man's actual house, you have to go past 2, 3 gates. He had a lot of securities around him. He had the military and the mobile police. And in his home, you see a lot of cars parked there. He had one of the most beautiful homes I've ever seen. When I saw this man in his beautiful, beautiful parlor, he was seated on a wheelchair, because he had a stroke. You could see sadness and depression on this man's face. So obviously, I examined him and asked him questions. That is by the way. The point I'm trying to make is, even with all his money, he couldn't defer having stroke. Okay, so it is a serious matter. I am equally passionate about this topic because my mom had a stroke here in the UK. I saw how depressed she was, how sad she was, and in fact, what killed my mom was the depression, because my mom was very active out and about, and she had this stroke. So that depressed her. Okay, so I do understand my friend when he mentioned that both of his parents had strokes. So when it comes to strokes, this is a very serious topic, serious matter. I am really passionate about that. There are two types of strokes. One is hemorrhagic, that's by bleeding in the brain. One is ischemic, by blood clots or plaque in the blood vessels. And thank goodness, the second one is much more common than the first one. The first one, the bleeding one, is very rare. And the second one, by blood clots or plaques in the blood vessel, is mainly caused by uncontrolled or poorly controlled hypertension, high blood pressure, uncontrolled or poorly controlled diabetes, high cholesterol in the blood, because cholesterols can then form plaques in the blood vessel, therefore blocking the arteries, the vessels, causing the stroke. So that is why we say, I have said it here severally, that it's important for your blood pressure to be well controlled. If you have diabetes, you make sure that it's well controlled. You go for your screenings, go for your checks. If you have high cholesterol, make sure that your cholesterol is well controlled. If you are smoking, if you've been smoking, make sure you stop, you refrain from smoking, because smoking can actually increase your cholesterol level, therefore causing plaques, blocking the vessels. Okay, if you're obese, you make sure that you lose a bit of weight, be much more active, exercise more. You have to be much more active. And once again, if you have a strong family history of strokes, you make sure you get checked out, you get screened regularly. Stroke is a very bad disease. It's debilitating. Your dignity goes out of the window, because you can become incontinent. You are incontinent to stool, feces, and urine. You cannot do it by yourself. You cannot go to the toilet. Even if you do, somebody has to clean you up. Some people have to do it there in their wheelchair because they cannot get to the toilet. Somebody has to clean you. So your dignity is gone. You need a lot looking after. You are dependent on others. You depend on others all the time. So it's very depressing. It is a very serious topic indeed. Stroke is very very serious. And I know that all of us have gotten the message because we have talked about this topic severally. As I said, no apologies, no regrets, the more the merrier. Get checked out, know your blood pressure, know your sugar level, know your cholesterol, be much more active, reduce obesity, and refrain from sedentary lifestyles. Stop smoking, reduce your alcohol intake. Okay? This is indeed a serious matter. I know we've all gotten the message. So, once again, please keep safe, play safe, protect yourselves, your loved ones, and family members. God bless. Bye.